I just saw the new expansion that was announced for Diablo 3 and the changes that are going to take place with it. These are just some of my thoughts on what they have announced so far and what it could mean for the game itself. Here's a quote from the website. From the sprawling streets of Westmarch to the ancient walls of the Pandemonium Fortress, battle with the host of deadly new enemies throughout the all-new Act 5 of the Diablo 3 storyline. This could mean a new area with, it does mean a new area with tons of stuff to explore, and I hope they add a new follower like a Herodrum or something along those lines. It will also be cool to see what the new like minor dialogue options are for like the blacksmith and your other followers to see what they say about the world. Another quote: impenetrable armor, gleaming weapons, and heavy damage wield the power of the Crusader, unbreakable new hero of the mortal realms. This sounds amazing, and I love the Holy Light classes, especially in a world like this. The fact it's being built around a shield with attacks and whatnot can mean some interesting builds for him, instead of just throwing a shield on for some all resistance or blocking power. Another quote: advance through the additional levels of supremacy, mastering bold new powers of raw, demon slaying potential along the way. Customize your strengths with an improved Paragon system, battle your way through newly random 3D maps and epic new quests in Act 5, and test your mettle in all new game modes, including loot runs and Nephilim trials, designed to provide players with high replayability and highly rewarding endgame experience. I'm so happy this is being added. I love killing tons of enemies, and this allows the burnout of doing the same act over and over again to be non-existent. It also allows me to explore new areas if it is randomly generated, and from what I see, it sounds like it is. Also gathered that there's no cap for Paragon, which is nice, and you can build an OP character if you continue leveling over and over again. I do wonder how this will affect the new level cap going to 70, if it's going to keep your Paragon level at the bottom to the side, or like say if your Paragon level 12 is automatically going to level you up to 70 and your Paragon level 2, or you keep the 12 and then just level to 70 and then anything past 70 will be new Paragon level. We'll see once more updates come out. Another quote: the expansion also articulates the key features of the Diablo franchise with greater emphasis on random environments to explore, epic new quests, horrific new monsters to defeat, and substantial upgrades to the loot experience, enabling players to fully further customize their characters with new and improved multi-level legendary items, new blacksmith and new jeweler item crafting options, and more. I am really happy that the story will continue to be more darker this time around. It could end up messing with the NPCs you interact with or even your followers. Maybe mess with your vendors as well, like Malthael controlling them sometimes and trolling you. New monsters is always a welcome addition to the masses you were going to be slaughtering. I only say the Malthael thing because he eats people's souls and controls the souls and whatnot, so maybe he could mess with the people kind of like Eternal Darkness type of thing. I mean, it might be stretching, but it'd be cool if something like that happens. Also, updates for the blacksmith and jeweler, finally! This is much needed changes, and I hope they allow the player to get even more out of them. I love crafting stuff in games, and even if it takes a while to build something through the crafting, I can play through the game and fight the RNG at the same time while getting the crafting materials, resulting in the end of getting my item either way, from RNG or the blacksmith. Multi-level legendary items. Maybe it's like tiers on them that you can upgrade with those new blacksmith recipes, or something like World of Warcraft heirlooms that level with your character. What else? Also, from what I gathered from the pictures of the slideshow and the news stories, they're revamping the random loot system. This is a much needed change, especially with the white quality items. I'd rather those like white quality items that you only can sell for 8 gold to be gone, and only interesting loot to drop, so that when stuff does drop, it's more exciting as to, oh, that's just more vendor trash, we don't need it. Also, from what I gather, they're adding a new artisan, the Mystic, to the game. Back from the older Diablo, she's able to reroll your stats and allegedly enchant your items. The new artisan is awesome. Being able to reroll stats on items will be a game changer and might mess around with the auction house is trying to do. All this stuff is great changes to the game that follow through with them and will make me want to play the game even more. The additions to the loot system, crafters, legendary items, and endgame options will definitely have me purchasing this expansion when it comes out, Blizzard, soon in 2014. Also, with the 2 new trailers, I'm going to give my thoughts on them. This does have Diablo 3 spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you can skip it. Seems the Herodrum are back in service, and Turiel is leading them to protect the Black Soulstone. I'm glad they mentioned the Soul Stone since I knew it still had any use when you just see it falling from Diablo when you kill him instead of just being destroyed itself. Uh, so through the trailer you see where the Soul Stone goes to and how they handle it. Death looks like a total badass and will be a great boss to kill. And since Death can reap souls and he takes the Black Soul Stone, can we save Leah when we killed him? Like maybe when we kill him, he releases all the souls he's taken, and since he's taken the Black Soul Stone, maybe there's something along that. Should be interesting to find out. The other trailer is the gameplay trailer, which has a new area, which all look bleak but awesome. The new class gets shown off, and you get to see all the Crusaders' new skills with the shield bash, or lightning coming down, or like crest correction on the ground, etc. Let's see, and yeah, it's something I'm really looking forward to, and I'm glad they're adding all these additions, and I'll definitely be picking up the game. We'll see at BlizzCon whether or not they'll announce even more stuff, and it could only get better. I think they learned their lessons with the firings they've had and the outrage against loot being based off the real money auction house. That I have a little faith in them. They can pull this off. Apparently, when Diablo 2 came out, the expansion revamped a ton of stuff and actually made it to the game it is now. So I'm hoping this expansion will do that for Diablo 3 and can lead up to the final few expansions or the final expansion as well. Thanks for watching.